Laker Nation, we need to talk. Because this time, something different just happened. In a draft where everyone expected the Lakers to play it safe, to fill immediate holes with polish and shooting, they did the opposite. They bet on raw, unfiltered, unapologetic potential. Not on someone ready, but on someone dangerous. Someone who might not look like a star today but could one day become the exact kind of monster this league learns to fear. And his name is Theo. So in this video, we're going to unpack what just happened on draft night, the sneaky, bold move by the front office, who Theo really is beneath the highlights, why the Lakers ignored traditional needs like centers and shooters, and why this man, right now, might represent the most high-upside swing the Lakers have taken in years. But before we go deep into this story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you love the purple and gold like we do, and turn on the notification bell, because we break everything down, every rumor, every trade, and every player move, with facts, passion, and perspective. You don't want to miss what's coming. Let's dive in. In a draft filled with shooters, specialists, and polished role players, Rob Pelinka zigged when everyone thought he'd zag. He didn't go after a safe, stretch big. He didn't chase the best available sniper. He reached higher, for fire. He sent cash to move up in the draft and claimed a 6 feet 7 inches freight train in human form, Theo. A player who isn't just athletic. He's a force. A player described by scouts as a madman on the court. Not because he's reckless, but because he plays like he's trying to prove something every possession. And maybe he is. Theo's story isn't typical. And neither is his game. He didn't grow up as a power forward. He didn't start above the rim. He started at eye level, as a 5 feet 8 inches guard, coached by his father, learning the fundamentals of ball handling, vision, and pace. But then life took over. Growth spurts turned a small guard into a 6 feet 7 inches, 215-pound beast with a 7-foot wingspan. That gave him something few players ever develop, the mind of a guard inside the body of a wing enforcer. And that shows up in his game. See, Theo isn't just a dunker, though if we're being real, he might be the best dunker in the draft outside the lottery picks. But his impact is deeper than that. He can bring the ball up. He can make the extra pass. He sees lanes like a point guard and cuts like a wing. But when he gets downhill, it's different. It's violent. It's electric. He doesn't avoid contact. He hunts it. And when he finishes at the rim, it's with purpose. That kind of energy is contagious. It changes the tempo of a game. It changes the mood of a team. And that's exactly why the Lakers couldn't pass him up. Because they aren't just building for today. They're building for what comes next. When you look at Theo's college path, it's a blueprint of growth. As a freshman, he averaged just 2 points a game. That's not a typo. He barely played. But he transferred. He trained. He listened. He grinded. And by the time he got to Arkansas, he was averaging 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals per game, and becoming the kind of two-way threat who could dictate energy on both ends of the court. But let's be real. He's not a finished product. And that's what makes this pick so gutsy. His three-point shooting? Still rough. Just 28.4% from deep across 3 college seasons. His free throws? Below average. So the question is valid, why draft a non-shooting wing when shooting is exactly what the Lakers need? Because of projection. Because of context. According to the Lakers development staff, there's something in his form, something in his touch, that signals potential. They believe his mechanics aren't broken. They believe his poor percentages are more about physical adaptation, fatigue, and inconsistent reps, not about permanent flaws. And most importantly, they believe in his work ethic to fix it. Remember, this is a kid who transformed himself from a forgotten freshman to a legitimate SEC standout in just 2 years. He didn't do that by accident. He did that by embracing hard truths and attacking weaknesses. And in today's NBA, wings like him are gold. You want to defend Luka Doncic in the West? You need long, fast, fearless defenders. You want to stop Anthony Edwards or Jamal Murray. You need switchable athletes who can cover ground, who want that smoke, who don't blink. And that's who Theo is. A 1-through-4 defender with fast hips, real instincts, and a chip on his shoulder. Defensively, the Lakers see him as a potential OG Anunoby type. Not today. Not tomorrow. But down the line. And that's where the comparison gets really interesting. Because when OG was drafted, people said the same things: he's raw. He can't shoot. Too risky. But look at him now, he became one of the most sought-after two-way wings in the league. Theo might never reach OG's level. But if he gets close, if he turns into a 6 feet 7 inches terror who can clamp down on star guards, fly in transition, and hit the occasional corner three, he becomes exactly the kind of glue piece championship teams depend on. And the Lakers need that. Look at this roster. They've got Luka Doncic, one of the greatest offensive engines of his generation. They've got LeBron, still playing elite basketball but needing help on defense. What this team lacks is youth, energy, and versatility. They need guys who can keep up in transition. They need wings who can rotate, recover, and finish plays. They need bodies that bounce back, legs that don't tire, players that aren't afraid to throw themselves into chaos. That's Theo. His fit with Luka is especially intriguing. Luka controls the pace. He slows the game down, manipulates defenders, waits for cutters. Theo is the cutter. The lob threat. The high-flying finisher that Luka never really had in Dallas. Put them together, and you create a deadly pick-and-roll outlet, a fast-break finisher, and a defender who can take the hardest assignment, freeing Luka to focus on offense. But here's the wild card: JJ Redick. As the new Lakers head coach, Redick is known for being obsessed with detail. He understands spacing. He knows the importance of shooting. But he also knows the value of attitude, of defense, of effort. And under his mentorship, as a former elite shooter, Theo will get the kind of daily development most young players only dream of. Add in the leadership of LeBron James, and you have a locker room designed to push Theo's potential into something real. Not a project left to figure it out alone, but a guided path, full of examples, expectations, and opportunity. And let's not forget, the Lakers didn't spend a first-round pick here. They spent cash. They moved up in the draft with a low-risk, high-reward play. This wasn't about filling a stat sheet tomorrow. This was about shaping the identity of this team for the next 5 years. The Lakers don't just want to survive the post-LeBron era. They want to fly. They want to run with teams like OKC and Minnesota and Denver, not chase them. And that means drafting guys like Theo. Guys who bring speed, violence, length, and hunger. Not just names. Purpose. Yes, it's a gamble. Every high-upside pick is. But this is the kind of gamble the Lakers need to take. Not just because it's smart. But because it's bold. Because if you want to build something new, something powerful, you don't just follow the blueprint. You write your own. So now it's on Theo. He's got the body. He's got the motor. He's got the story. But now, he has the jersey. Now, he walks into the most famous arena in the world with a chance to become more than just potential. He can become part of Laker legacy. And it starts today. So to everyone doubting the pick, keep watching. Because this league doesn't run on polish. It runs on passion. And Theo has that in spades. If you believe in betting on fire, on hunger, on players who've never been handed anything, then you'll understand this move. It's not safe. It's not obvious. But it's electric. Let us know what you think, Laker Nation. Was this the right swing? Are you excited about Adu Theo's upside? Or would you have gone with a safer route at center or shooting guard? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we're always reading. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown, a trade alert, or a deep dive like this one. Because the season isn't won in April. It's built in June. And the Lakers just planted a seed that might grow into something unforgettable. Let the work begin. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.